The transformation is called FlatMap. Sometimes we want to produce multiple elements from each input element. This is where FlatMap comes in handy. As with map, the function provided to FlatMap is applied to each element on the input RDD. But on FlatMap, the results are flattened before being returned. A popular case of the FlatMap transformation is to split up an input string in two words, as we have seen in our previous word count example. We have as an input RDD a list of lines in a text, and want to get as a result that list of words in this text. If we use the map transformation, we get as a result an RDD, where each element is a list of the words for each line. To get the desired result, we have to then flatten this RDD. Flatten can be seen as unpacking each element, in this case, each list of the RDD. The result would be an RDD with the elements in each list. On the other hand, if we use the FlatMap transformation, we get the desired result right away. You might want to ask, when should we use FlatMap over map? Map should be used if you have one-to-one relationship between the rows of the input data and the rows of the RDD you are creating. FlatMap should be utilized if you have one-to-many relationship between the rows of the input data and the rows of the RDD you are creating. Let's revisit our first Spark program, which is the word count example. Open the word count example under the RDD package. We will run our application locally on 3 worker threads. Then we load the input article file as a string RDD. Then called FlatMap on the initial string RDD. As we explained before, this FlatMap works applying a function that returns a sequence for each element in the list and flattening the results into the original list. We take each line as an argument, split the line using space, which will return us an array of words of that line. In this way, we get back a new string RDD. Each item in the new word RDD is a word in the original input file. Next, we call count by value operation on the word RDD. The count by value operation will return the count of each unique value in the input RDD as a map of value and count pairs. We'll talk more about count by value operation later. Now we get back a map of word and its count. Lastly, we print out all the key pair of this map. We can run this application. To run this application, just use the Spark submit command that we saw in the previous lectures. Open a terminal and type Spark submit and then path to our file.